Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blaze in Court. We are finally going to do a clan boss video. Oh my goodness. Last time I ran this a little earlier today, here did 25, almost 26 million. Let's see if we can recreate that. So who we got? Bad L as the lead. He gives crit rate here increase. Then we have Gnarl. She's going to be doing our main poisoner, as well as, I don't like that she explodes the poisons along with his poison, but kind of is what it is there, because she's going to provide, she's my only HP burn champion that is consistent on her A1. He's going to be my decreased attack. It's not consistent here on that end. I mean, he's consistent, but it's only up 2 out of 3 turns there, so not that great. If we can get someone who can do it more consistently, that'd be great here. So then we have Lanicus Chosen. She's going to be along with Skull Crusher here. They're going to be doing ally attack and counter attack, so that's going to allow me to get to that heavy total there. Everyone's kitted here. Still have a little bit of the masteries to go on Lanicus the Chosen, but for the most part she is fully kitted. So let's see how this goes here. Alright, so we can go straight auto from the beginning there, and let's see how this goes. There are a vicious crap ton of buffs out. Now, the one thing that took me from, regular kind of 18 to 21 million, they're kind of that range, up into the range that I'm currently in, which is, I believe, I haven't tested it too much, but I believe to be anywhere from 23 to 26 million. Here is Lanicus Chosen there. So you saw when I pulled her a little while back, I said I was going to build her out, have been consistently doing so. They're in between all these events that are running right now, so it's really hard to focus on building someone up when you are a low spender there, or even free to play if you are trying to compete and get these different champions that are essentially, if you hoard your items, going to be free there. Just take your time there. So the next one coming up is a Dwarves champion, and he's supposed to be like OP from what I'm hearing there. So I'm saving up my shards, not pulling my shards during this 2 times event here, and we're kind of waiting for him. Also, I haven't pulled my Yoshi just yet, who we got in the last event there, because I want to use him as a pull during a summon rush there. Or a champion chase event, actually, I believe it is there. So he'll get us roughly anywhere between 300 and 500 points. So that's really important there as well. So, kind of the basis of this team is counterattack and then rolling Lanicus around as fast as possible here, so that she can do her ally attack there. Now, Lanicus stays alive. I ran this the first time I ran this with Lanicus at about 2,000 defense points. She's running at about 2,400 right now, and then she gets the buff from Iron Braga, which is another 400 or so. Now, benefit of that is she's running close, especially once that Iron Braga puts the increased defense on her. She's going to be running close to, well, she's going to be running over 3,000 there quite safely there. And that's important because over 3,000 does let you go deep into clan boss there on a damage mitigation team, which is what we have going right now here. Now, this is not speed tune. We're just trying to go as fast as possible to get as much damage in while having as much damage mitigation as possible There. I don't have the champions all around to be able to, or not to be able to, I should say, to want to speed tune very finely this team here for Clan Boss there, because I do have to use them in other places here, so I have to be very cognizant of that here. So just keeping up, a ton of buffs, tons of healing, tons of continuous heal. The good thing is that Atlanticus only really has one attack move, so she's constantly going to be putting continuous heal on herself there, especially if that A1 hits for a crit there. So she's constantly going to be healing herself there. So you don't really have a huge need to put lifesteal gear on her. So I can't remember what I'm running her in right now here, but she's definitely not running in life steal just because of the way her kit works now. Looks like we're just running too fast for us to be in tune here. So that's the one thing, like two things I wish I had. So Valkyrie, and I believe it's Valkyrie, or is it Martyr? There, now Valkyrie for the shields there, based on her defense. That would be the ultimate upgrade here for, and I would probably upgrade her. Yeah, I'd probably upgrade Iron Brago with her, most likely in that particular instance there. And then Martyr would be the upgrade there for Skull Crusher, because she would also put a counter attack on herself. So that would easily multiply that attack there. Now, having a more consistent HP, burn, and poisoner. Now, Gnarl's really good. Like, I can't say that she's bad. She's putting up the most numbers here in this particular team. Here, so I can't say she's bad. One person I might bring in instead of her would be Razin. Just got him. We're slowly building him out. There, it's probably going to take a little while there with the way that we do things. We don't do power leveling anymore. At least I don't here. Uses a lot of resources, and then you find yourself wanting to buy things just from sheer impatience there, and I'm just not going to do it there. So I'm going to take the slow approach. Slowly over time, we'll build out everybody, and then down the road, we'll have lots and lots of champions that are fully built out, just like we do Atlanticus right now. Even though I pulled her, I'm going to say like a month ago there. I didn't rush her there, and it's gone pretty well there because I built her right and I built her slowly. So you can see here we're doing quite a bit of damage here. This team really works nicely there, and in terms of just making sure that we have debuffs off all the time here. That if this was an affinity, Iron Braga would actually be using his A1 quite a bit with the counterattack and the ally attack to actually decrease that turn meter, decrease the buff duration, I should say. So I've tried it out on the affinity and worked pretty well there as well. So something to keep in mind just with the way Iron Braga works. Now, having a defense down and defense and a decreased attack, more consistent champion would be nice there, or even someone who extends like Vizier. Vizier would be fantastic to get for my particular account there, because I could just literally log him in where probably my thought would be to log him in for a Gnarl, actually, because he'll just extend literally every buff or every debuff. So he would extend decrease attack there, all the poisons from Bad L there, and potentially I guess he would do reduce the reduce heal reduction, and that would bode really well for this particular kind of run here, because then we'd have a consistent decrease attack. So there's a lot of room to build with this particular comp here, but I've always liked damage mitigation over doing an unkillable here, because I really want to get to, first thing, I really want to get to 50 with this team, 50 turns. Now the next thing I would do is push it to 75, then 100, and then so on and so forth. Now obviously as you get better champs to put in place of the champions that I have currently there, especially do more damage mitigation. So basically the next thing I would do in terms of damage mitigation would be having a shield champion who's very consistent there. So like a misgraded monster, not consistent because he does it based on his attack there and how much damage he does there, whereas a Valkyrie, very consistent because she does it based on her defense there. So hugely important, just the distinction between the two. Now we're into 21 million phase here. We finally lost Lanicus there, so wish she could have gone a little longer here. Luckily, this doesn't break down if we lose Lanicus. This is still going to be going strong for a little while here. Not a long while, but a little while. We're probably going to get to about 32 to 33 turns is my thought. I think we're going to be pretty safely in the 24 to 25 million range here, all depending on who stays alive and where the stun goes. So the stun's probably going to Brago next here. It could go either way though, so let's see. Yeah, okay. So actually went to the better person. He's got more health here, so it actually kind of works nicely in this particular case. So 24 million should be very attainable here. Let's see if it works. Alright, so he didn't survive that attack, so we're probably gonna get wiped on the next hit. Alright, so Brago's down. So I was pretty comfortable. I was pretty good in my particular set of thought that 24 million was the point here. And yeah, so 24.28 million here. So that is fantastic there. I've gone as high, and you saw that at the beginning of the match is at almost 26 there. So pretty much if Lanicus has survived a couple more rounds, we would have got another one or two ally attacks in, and she would have had a little bit more damage. So not bad. So Gnarl's almost 9 million. Brago and Bad Elkaz are kind of equal footing there, and then Skull Crusher and Lanicus taking up the rear, but they're the ones allowing these guys to get so high here. So very, very good Nightmare team here. Kind of exciting. They're one of the best parts of this game is Clan Boss. I do have a lot of fun trying to put together these teams. If you guys have any questions, definitely link with me in the comments section. Let me know who you guys are running there. I'm very excited to see how many non-unkillable teams people are running there. If you are running an unkillable team, nothing wrong with that at all. There, it takes a lot of skill to run an unkillable team and a lot of stats to run an unkillable team. So you do have to be a beast kind of player there, and high IQ to be able to run one of those. So good on you. I do have the pieces to run one. I just choose not to actually there, because I rather like this way on that end. So we're gonna keep getting better. I'll keep putting these out there as we kind of go there as I change the team, get better, or we get other champions to replace champions, like Lanicus replaced Saito there. So kind of exciting, and we'll see how this goes as the future goes. All right, we'll see you next time. Let's chat then.